Hello and welcome to Eggs Invest podcast series, the podcast dedicated to helping you navigate the intricate landscape of real estate investment. And today we're diving deep into tax implications when investing in UK real estate. Whether you're a first-time buyer or an experienced investor, understanding these tax considerations can make or break your first off. Let's set the stage. The UK real estate market offers a wealth of opportunities, but it's crucial to understand the tax implications that can impact your returns. From residential to commercial properties, each investment type comes with its own set of rules and regulations. As you embark on your property journey, remember that taxes like stamp duty, land tax, and capital gains tax can lead to significant expenses. Today, we'll break down what you need to know about these taxes and how to plan around them effectively. Let's kick things off with stamp duty land tax, or SDLT. This is a tax applied during the purchase of a property, with rates varying based on the price. For first-time buyers purchasing a property up to $300,000, there's a fantastic benefit. You are totally exempt from SDLT. For those buying a property between $300,000 and $500,000, you will only pay SDLT on the portion above $300,000. If you fail to pay SDLT within 30 days of the purchase, you would face penalties that could double your tax liability, alongside potential investigations by HMRC. So, make sure to accurately submit your SDLT return to avoid unpleasant surprises. Next, we move to capital gains tax, CGT. This tax comes into play when you sell a property that has increased in value. If you're selling a residential investment property, CGT on your profit generally applies at rates of either 18% or 28%, depending on your total income. To minimize your CGT liability, keep in mind the annual exempt amount of $6,000 for individuals. If your gains are less than this threshold, you won't owe CGT. Additionally, don't forget about private residence relief, which may allow you to avoid CGT on properties that have been your main home for a part of your ownership period. In addition to SDLT and CGT, there are other taxes you need to be aware of, especially if you're renting out properties. Rental income is subject to income tax, which can be as high as 45% for high earners. For properties held in a corporate structure, rental profits are subject to corporation tax, which is currently at 19%. Don't overlook potential inheritance tax, IHT, liabilities. Even if you're not a UK resident, owning UK property can expose you to IHT at rates up to 40%. Planning workarounds, such as transferring property ownership strategies, can be effective, but always consult a professional for guidance. Now, let's discuss the importance of due diligence. Conducting thorough due diligence before making any investments in UK real estate is paramount. This isn't a legal requirement, but it protects you against unanticipated challenges. Check the property title through the land registry to ensure the seller has the legal right to sell. Additionally, investigate planning permissions and local regulations that might affect how you can use your property. Skipping these checks can lead to unforeseen legal entanglements down the line. Finally, let's touch on the legal framework surrounding UK real estate. Understanding ownership types, freehold and leasehold, is vital. Freehold means complete ownership of the property and land, while leasehold involves leasing the property for a specified duration. Each comes with its own responsibilities and implications. You must also be aware of regulations governing residential tenancy agreements and commercial leases. The Landlord and Tenant Act takes precedence here, establishing rights and obligations for landlords and tenants and ensuring fair treatment. As we wrap things up, remember that investing in UK real estate can be lucrative, but thorough understanding and preparation are key. Familiarizing yourself with the various tax implications such as SDLT and CGT, understanding the legal ramifications, and conducting extensive due diligence will help you make informed decisions and potentially save you money. Thank you for joining me today on Invest Smart. If you found this episode helpful, please subscribe and leave a review on your favorite podcast platform. Join us next week as we cover effective property investment strategies that you can employ to maximize your returns. Until next time, keep learning and investing wisely.